Hi, how are you? Hope everybody is having a good day. So, listen, I got some talking to do. Really busy here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish all this, but my mind is just rolling through. Let's talk about the stagnancy that a person could create in their own life from being jealous and envious of others. You see, when a person is jealous or envious of another person, they are usually eroding their self esteem, right? And they create a type of like a cloud in their mind that continuously thinking that there's a way that somebody is better than them, right? Or better looking or has more money than them. They start to believe that they are lower in standard, that they are here instead of where the person is, right? It's on your head. Remember this. And they start to find people to be a threat. And it's like a mental decay. And it causes like a rise in your cortisol levels, believe it or not. So starts making people sick. It starts all internal in their body. And it gives you that burnout feeling. And there's like a need to constantly compete against that other individual. This competition is usually without the knowledge of the other individual. And it could easily spew into like real world actions. Give it bullying or their reaction with facial features, gossiping, tormenting others, the spying. It can literally take over even their own life's purpose, and it stops you from going forward in your own. You see, all this happens because we all work with energy, right? And when you give so much energy into what others are doing, wearing, where they're going, what they're making, or how they're speaking, you lose all that time into another person. So you're giving the other person your energy instead of just creating your own, making your own, doing your own, speaking your own, and simply investing in yourself, or that's where the energy should be. You're giving it away. And if you calculate how much time you waste being on social media while you're spying on others' lives, instead of picking up a book, Googling, or signing up for a class to learn a new skill that's going to push you forward, you're only doing an injustice on yourself. You see, simply put, those individuals that you see exceeding in life only focus on their own lives and their own tasks at hand. They're busy making and saving for their own futures while developing and refining their own skills. They don't have time to be in others' business or even what others are saying about them. Sorry, I had a phone call come in. They are so secure within their own minds because they recognize that they must be original and authentically themselves and count only on themselves to create their own destiny. There's no relying on another's opinions or actions. Those that haven't moved forward, they usually have no drive of their own. They see everything as material instead of seeing the value. They find everything to be a burden, laziness. They have a need to copy everybody. And a lot of times they lean on the advice of others before making any decision. They also find everything that they do unsatisfactory and always need a bigger and better. They also interchange accountability in accordance to their own benefit, I've noticed. In conclusion, jealousy is not a character flaw, but it's a signal that the individual lacks self confidence in achieving their own. That's all. Guys, have a good one.